Yeah, man, we gotta talk about Le'Veon Bell, man. He gets released. Actually, he didn't get traded. Just didn't want nothing for him, man. This was crazy. You gotta look at the Jets and their front office, man. First of all, you bring in Sam Darnold. He's your go-to guy. The Jets just look like horrific, man. But anyway, we talk about Le'Veon Bell, and look, if as a Cowboy fan, man, we would love to get Le'Veon Bell. We trying to get this thing going, man. I think the Browns had the blueprint on running backs. It's okay to have two. You got to think the Eagles probably going to be first on the list to take a shot at him. I know he's young. What is he? He's only about 28 years old. So he's young in the running back years. Last year I think he still had about 1,300 yards from scrimmage, passing and catching and running the ball. So he's still productive. Now you got to look. Dallas will take him. You got a dual threat in Zeke and Le'Veon Bell. The Browns got the blueprint out there. You look at the Saints. The Saints should be the first team chomping at the bits. Really, you got Alvin Kamara, you got Le'Veon Bell, you got a 1-2 punch. The Raiders, we know about Justin Herbert and the Chargers. Get this guy a weapon. Really, after last night, you look at the Bills. So there's a lot of teams that should take a stab at Le'Veon Bell. And you got to keep in mind now, running back years is different. He's not, the workhorse coming out of college. He got some tread going off the tires. He's been featured with the Steelers, ran him to death and took some wear and tear off of him. We know he sat out a year. But there should be a lot of teams that if you want to go the Cleveland Browns way, Kareem Hunt and company, you go, and Nick Chubb, you go with that form and that blueprint, and it's been working for the Cleveland Browns, man. When you got two running backs, two perennial all-star, they just get better because one relies on the other one. So you got one hammering it home, and you got one. There's no shame if you got Zeke Elliott and Dak Prescott went down. You want Zeke to shoulder the load, man. You want to low manage, shoulder the low manage. But you want to low manage Ezekiel Elliott, man. Minimize his carries, man. Give some of them touches to Le'Veon Bell. He can catch the ball coming out the backfield. Andy Dalton's back there. You don't have Dak Prescott, so you got a security blanket or one guy to check it down. He still was getting about 80 yards a game on the ground in New York, and New York is horrible. It's a place you go to die, man. You think about it, man. Ask Mike Vick, and I believe Brett Favre went there, man. It's just no way you can survive up there in the Jets. Their front office is just weird. Sam Darnold is your guy, and when it happens that way, it's just it's I don't know. I don't know what you want to make of Le'Veon Bell, but I know the Bears seem like a perfect landing spot for Le'Veon Bell and company. It's look, Le'Veon's on the trading block, man. Not on the trading block, but he's just out there. So they just don't want nothing for him. They just let him go. I think they would have had to pay him, $2 million, $2.5 million. So they released him, and I'm a fan of Le'Veon Bell. One of those. I remember him when he played with the Steelers. He just seemed like one of those type of dudes where for that stretch, man, he was the best running back in the league. Really, he was the best running back in the league. And so we'll see what happens. I think that everyone. And there's not a team out there, even Seattle Seahawks, Green Bay, even if you have a running back, everybody should take a shot at Le'Veon Bell, man. You're going to get him for a league minimum. Let's see what happens when he plays with a quarterback and an offensive line. Let's see what happens, man. If he can get skinny, that's one of the things Le'Veon Bell is known for doing, man. Getting into that second tier, getting into the teeth of that defense, making those linebackers work for their money, getting that secondary to come up and try to stop him, because he gonna get through the get off the line of scrimmage. So That's my take on Le'Veon Bell, man. Hopefully he lands somewhere.